Good afternoon, early evening. Is it early evening when it's still before 5? I'm not really sure. I'm just going to talk about makeup for a little bit because I haven't done that in a while. I haven't even done a full face on Facebook in a while. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. It might be a long one, just saying. I hope everybody's had a great day so far. Right now I just put on my exfoliator. I'm going to put that on, let it soak in for a little while I do the rest of my makeup. Today I'm going to use my hydrating primer. What I love about this primer is it's got a little tube, and you're going to just do just a little bit. So I'm just going to start out. I'm just going to do some makeup, and if you decide you have any questions, chat questions in the chat, or you can private message me while I do my face. I hope everybody's having a great day. I keep repeating myself. I do that a lot. I don't know if it's because I'm a trainer for work and I have to repeat myself a bajillion times, but it becomes a habit. Habit. I will say that I did work out yesterday and today. Yesterday I did not go live. I had to work yesterday, so maybe that's why I didn't go live. But I did work out yesterday. I did work out today when I got up. I got up about noon. That was the craziest thing ever. I don't think I've slept that long in a while. So it felt really good. It felt really good to actually get some sleep. So what I just put on was my hydrating primer. And what you can do with it too is you can put it in your hair, and it just kind of keeps the frizz down a little bit. Whatever leftovers you have on your hands. And you can even put it on the back of your hands if you want to as well. Because I'm also going to put on some primer on my eyeballs. I do have an eye primer. I will say that my shadows are highly pigmented, so you really don't need to put primer on, but it makes the colors more vibrant. So I just put a little drop. People do it differently. I use my fingers. I washed my hands before I started, and I'm just going to dab it on. You can use a cream shadow brush or whatever. I'm going to just show you what I typically do for a show. Should I do a dramatic look? Or should I do a day look? Well, you know me. I like to do dramatic, so we're probably going to go dramatic. I don't know what palette I'm going to use yet, but I'm going to use a palette today. I am getting palette number 7. I'm super excited about that. That's a new one. It's a limited edition, but it is a new one that is super exciting. It's got some really fun, vibrant colors in it. Great for the holidays. Right now, let me tell you really quick what okay, so I'm letting my primer set in my fine lines and wrinkles, right? You want to let it set for at least a good 5 minutes, so that way everything is where it needs to be, right? So that way when you put on your foundation, it's a flawless finish. So while that's doing that, I'm going to go over a couple of things. I thank you so much, everybody, for your love and support for this last 9 days. I know you've seen a lot of me posting about Younique and my products. Black Friday sales that were amazeballs, just saying. Some of the things that are on my website right now that were in my Black Friday sales is the toner spritzes. You can do cucumber, grapefruit, lavender, or the original rose water. They're all, it's just a different scent, basically. All it is all still a toning spritz. And palette number 7, which has got the very, very bright, vibrant colors that a lot of people really, really like. That's been really popular lately. It's got a slight shimmer to them. I'm gonna get that one this week, so I may during the week when I get my products in, I might go live just to kind of show them to you, the new stuff that I've got as well. Right now, starting today, I have a bundle that is only $71, and you get your choice of lipstick. And I've got a bunch of different lipsticks to choose from. Opalescence to Opal, I always say it wrong, but that's not how you say it, but that's how I say it. My liquid splashes, which is my favorite, my lip stains, and my powder lips, which is really cool because it's a powder, but it's kind of like when you put it on, it feels like a liquid, and then it dries to a powder, hence powder lipstick. And my liquid splashes are my favorite, I think, but the stains are amazing as well. They don't burn your lips when you put them on. I also have my lip plumper. That is something else that you can do as well if you have smaller lips and you want something to plump up a little bit. filler is really good. You can use it all by itself, or you can put it over any other color, which is amazing. I'm just talking right now about my special this month while my primer gets in my face. Gets in my face, not in my belly, in my face. And you also get the choice of mascara. You get my 4D mascara or my regular Epic mascara. I recommend the 4D because that's my favorite, just saying. But the regular Epic is just as amazing. We've got regular black, brown, or waterproof black. And then foundations. I don't normally throw out there all of my foundations. I will say the only one that's not in my bundle this month is the spray foundation. All of the other ones, I've got 2 pressed powders. I've got the liquid gold, and I have my stick, and I feel like I'm missing something. Oh yes, my BB cream as well, which is a tinted moisturizer if you want to do that, if you don't want something so full coverage. Those 3 things, and you get choices for each of those for only $71. Now, if you would like to, what's the word I'm looking for? Boost up, if you will, you can get my fragrances. I've got 4 original fragrances and 1 limited edition fragrance. You get that for 50% off on top of the special that I've got right now. So I've got some crazy specials on those right now. And if you also are not in my VIP group, you might check it out because I've got some things going on this month as well that you might like. You think I've talked long enough? Let's see. I might as well because I'm just going to be taking it off when I'm done. I'm not going anywhere. This is Sunday. I don't go anywhere unless I'm going grocery shopping, but I'm not doing that today. So I am going to go with my favorite right now. I'm going to go with my stick foundation, and I'm going to use my foundation brush. It's a liquid foundation brush, but I'm going to use it as my blending brush, if you will. I'm going to use my stick. And what I typically do before I do that, though, is everybody does it differently, okay? I'm going to actually go ahead and I'm going to put on my, whatchamacallit first? My concealer. Because see, you can't really see it anymore here, but I can still see like spots here and spots here and some spots here. I think it's just age spots. I don't know. I'm not old. I'm just older. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it actually on the, I've been trying some different ways. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put it on my brush. And I'm going to dab it in where I want it to be. Now this is just the concealing spots that I want to conceal that I don't like seeing. Everybody else, you probably don't ever see them, but I see them all the time. And I just like to hide them. Notice I'm not rubbing my face, I'm just dabbing. And yes, I make funny faces. Oh, and just to make sure, if you can hear my music, Facebook, I do not own the rights to this music, so don't be stupid. Just saying. Facebook, I tell you, we just try to have fun. This is how we get to, you know, a lot of people that don't go out and don't do things, this is the way that they get to meet people, is Facebook, okay? Social media. That's what we do. So, do I got it all? I got it all? I think so. Blended where I wanted to blend. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm now going to take my stick foundation. It has a little protector on the top, and I like to put it back on. I am a little OCD, definitely. Maybe not a little, maybe a lot. I've only self-diagnosed myself, okay? So it's not like I've been really diagnosed with it, but whatever. I just self-diagnose myself all the time. What I'm going to do is put an eyelet, is what my color is, and I'm just going to put it all over. I'm going to put it, I'm doing like my the way I would contour as well, but I'm going to blend this all in. You do not need to use a lot of this. Do not. I can tell I've used quite a bit of it because I just rolled it all the way down. I wonder if I roll it all the way up. I've never rolled it all the way up before. Dun, 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 dun. See, I've still got a lot left. I don't want it to get stuck. There's still more in there. Right now, I think this is my favorite. A lot of people, the liquid gold is the most popular, but everybody has a different taste on how they like the feel. The liquid foundation is obviously liquid, and then it dries to a powder. And it's a really good feeling, and it dries really nicely, and it's light, so you don't feel it on your face. Most of my makeup I don't feel on my face. Once I get it on there and I get it set, I do not feel it. So notice again, I'm just dabbing it in. I'm not pulling on my skin. You don't want to pull on your skin, especially when we're older. You don't want to pull in your skin. Now, some people like to do eye color first and then do this. What I normally like to do is I like to get on my base, and then I'll do my eyes. Because I also do my eyebrows, I'm going to pull it up just a little bit underneath my chin, and then I'm going to blend down. I'm going to blend to my ear, and then blend down. That's just what I like to do. Everybody's different. I'm actually going to do my lids too, even though I've got my primer on already. I'm going to just make sure that everything's covered. I haven't done a live like this in a while, so I thought, first of the month would be a good idea. I like to make sure that I've got all my little nooks and crannies on my face. And then I do have my brush cleaner that I tend to use, because if I'm going to do some contouring here a little bit, I want my brush to be clean. Now, what I like to do here, so that way if I get a lot of eye makeup on myself, I like to put on my finishing powder. This is actually SPF 25. Yes, SPF 25. And I like to put it on just to kind of finish. It kind of gives you that Photoshop look, if you will. And it's kind of cool because it's got a little sifter down here and the brush on top. And this is what I'm almost out of this. I have my other one just in case I need to. But you just pump it, and then it comes out in the end, and then you just... I don't like a shine, so I like to use powders more than I like to use my setting spray. That's just me. But I like the setting spray because it also helps. I actually, for shows, I do both. Just because I'm up on stage and I'm dancing around, I get all hot and sweaty and icky. And I just do both. That's just me. I don't need to do both, really, to be honest with you, but I do. Now, this is a very light brush. That's why I'm going ahead and moving around instead of just dabbing. So there's that. Okay, Photoshop finish. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do my eyebrows. You will have to excuse me while I'm bent down. I can't keep all that stuff on this desk. This desk is too small for that. So, excuse me. I'm going to do a dramatic look. Why not? I use an angled brush. This also has the spool on the other side, so when I'm done, I can just kind of brush it just to make sure it looks even. I like to get the inside, like right above my eye, the front, this middle part of my face, whatever this is, where my nose is. I like to start from there and go out. I like to fill in right here first, and then go out with it. I don't have a crazy arch. I probably never will, and that's fine with me. I think the arch looks kind of unnatural, if you will. Even though I do a lot of makeup, I like it to still look natural. Check out the eyebrows. Most of my palettes and anything to do with my eyes comes with a mirror. I like that. Especially if I'm needing to touch up. I don't ever really feel like I need to touch up. Other than if I like do a day look to travel and then a night look for the show. Like this weekend, it's definitely what I'm going to be doing. I've got a show Saturday night. And then I've got a concert to go to on Sunday. Super excited. Can I just tell you how excited I am about seeing X Ambassadors? Really, really super excited. Okay, so I make sure that I've got them filled about the same because, again, OCD, got a little spot right there. And then I take my spoolie side and I brush it up a little bit just to make it look a little bit more natural. Every time I do my brows, almost every single time I do my brows, I think of a friend of mine. I remember one time we were eating lunch and he looks at me, he goes, "Do you color in your eyebrows?" I'm like, "Yeah." I think I did it before it was even cool. Just saying. It's like, because my hair is darker than my eyebrows, and I thought, this just doesn't look natural to me. So that's why I actually have colored in my eyebrows for many, many years. And then I just kind of, to clean off the spoolie part, I just kind of rub it into my washcloth. I always have a washcloth with me. I don't have any pretty washcloths anymore because of makeup. I mean, this is what happens when I start to clean off my brushes. I'm actually probably going to use this brush again to do my eyeliner. I love my Dip and Draws. I love my Dip and Draws, but I've been lately using eyeshadow as my eyeliner. It works just as good, to be honest with you, and it stays. I smudge it a little bit to make it look a little I don't know, just a little bit unfinished, if you will. So what palette shall I use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I also want to go, I like to go to Pinterest and find an eye look to try to what's the word I'm looking for? I try to replicate. Is that the word I'm looking for? How do I do this? I don't even know how I don't know how to get to stupid Pinterest. I want to just go to my page. Is this my page? I know nothing. Where's my pins? Where's my pins? I just want my pins. Top pins, recent pins, top pins, see all pins. There we go. That's what I was looking for. It's been updated lately. Okay. Boards. I want to go to my boards and I do makeup. And I look for something to try to copy. I see one here that actually looks pretty cool. I think I'm going to try using just palette 1. Palette 1 is like the best for neutrals, okay? Neutral colors, okay? And this requires some sparkle. Shoo. Where's my sparkle eyeliner? One moment, please. I've got it here somewhere over the rainbow. There, maybe. Is that it? Nope, that's not it. It's in here somewhere. Pardon me, excuse me. You can't see me. You can't see me. What do I do with it? There it is. Found it. I wanted to make sure I had it. It's like I didn't do anything to it. I don't know where it went. So I'm going to put it in my warmer while I do this other stuff. So I'm going to take my deluxe brush. No, I'm going to use my crease brush and my blending crease brush. So, or fluffy crease brush. I have a fluffy crease brush, and then I have an itty bitty crease brush. I've got one you can't really see because, yeah. Let's see. And I'm going to use, it looks like I'm just going to use 2 colors. And I'm going to actually use a little bit of organza to really make this pop. So I'm going to use some of my organza concealer on the lower part of my crease. 1 second here. So I'm going to put this right here. I want to make it brighter. I'm using my crease, I'm sorry, this is my cream shadow brush. I don't know why I couldn't say that. Cream shadow brush. Let's see, just a little bit here. One second. And then I'm going to do it over here. I'm going to let it dry a little bit. Blending it in a little bit. Okay. And then I'm going to clean this brush because I am anal about cleaning my brushes. So what I do for brushes, because I'm not going to spray my cleaner all over the place, I put it actually in my lid of my syrup spray and clean it off that way. That's drying while I clean this. Check that out. No color left in it because I love my brush cleaner. Just saying. Okay, so I am going to use a darker color. So I've got many colors to choose from. I've got 7 colors to choose from. I'm going to go ahead and go with Forthright first. I'm just going to put it on the top of my brush. And I'm going to put this above my crease. So I'm just going to do it all the way above my crease here. I did try rubbing it in, but that didn't work for me right at the moment because that concealer is still drying. So I'm just putting this above it, okay? So you see how I'm putting it above. This might actually turn out to be a really cool look. And again, Forthright again. Can you tell I'm right-handed? If you are popping on here and you are watching live, go ahead and do a hashtag live. If you're watching the replay, do hashtag replay. And once this is over, then you can just fast forward and rewind where you want to watch specific information about specific things I'm putting on. Okay. Ooh, that's kind of cool actually. Just like, I mean, I know it's not just like that, but you know what I mean. It's gonna look really cool when I'm done. So now I'm gonna clean this. Watch this. Watch. Coolest thing ever. Gone. Gone, and it's ready to reuse because it's dry. Love it. Okay, now I'm going to use my little crease brush, and I'm going to try to put this right in here. And I'm going to put Zealous. This is the very last color here on palette number 1. Would help if I actually looked at the mirror. Notice I do when I apply certain things, I need to use my pinky on my face. I don't like to touch my face much. There are times that I will have to, and I just be very careful when I do it. I don't own the rights to this music, but I might sing it along, okay? This is turning out to actually be pretty cool. And you will hear my heater coming on. So what do people, I don't know, in the Midwest here, for me, it's actually like in the 50s today. It's been in the 50s today, and it's going to be in the 50s all week. Like, what the flip and flap is going on with the weather? I want snow. I actually said that this morning when I looked at the weather report. I'm like, why isn't there snow? Why don't I have snow? I should move up to be with my aunt, my mom's sister, up in Minnesota, because she's had snow. Okay. Not exactly like what she's doing. I'm doing something similar, but not quite. Okay, so check this out. Again, put a couple little sprays in there, and I can clean a couple of brushes with those 2 sprays. Excuse me. Clean, dry, ready to reuse, and I'm going to use a lighter color. I'm going to use Chipper right above the dark color. And I'm going to use this same brush. Kind of define it with a little bit lighter color. I'm lightly putting that on. I have not blended yet. I don't typically blend until I get all my colors on. This typically takes me the longest, and then the mascara. Everything else doesn't take very long. Oh, I take that back. I'm still learning how to contour, so that takes a little bit. I knew how to do makeup before, but now I'm getting better at it every time. I'm doing a rainbow effect on my eyes right now. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to clean that off of there, but with neutral colors. Pardon me while I take a sip. It's just water, I promise. Okay, I'm going to take my fluffy crease brush. I'm going to use Brassy right here, and I'm going to put it on top. To kind of give me a little bit of sparkle. People like to highlight there, and since this is a lighter color, it is a good color to kind of highlight within the top. So that's what I'm doing right below the brow, right above the colors that I put on. So I don't know if you can see the sparkle. I'm actually going to do this again, and I'm going to put this right here. right where I still have some color left from the from my yeah, that stuff, that concealer stuff. Right underneath the crease. I think I was talking about snow and then I stopped. I tend to do that. Okay. So, I am like a squirrel. I start talking about something, and then poof, I start talking about something else. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, the cool thing about the fluffy crease brush is you can use it also as a blending brush. Actually, I want to use my regular blending brush. So I've got another. See, they're a little bit the same, if that's any right verbiage here. This one's just a little bit fluffier. So I'm going to go ahead and blend. And I go out and in, out and in. I'm doing a circular motion. And I'm going to do the same over here. Notice I didn't clean my brush before I did that. Pardon me. Okay, I'm going to now clean my brush and do it again. Because, I mean, you want to blend, but you don't want to keep blending the same colors. I mean, you know, you don't want to keep blending. You're basically just not doing anything, if you catch my drift. Okay, do that a little bit more. Okay. If you can hear my music in the background, it is the Teskey Brothers. They are out of Australia. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do some of the sparkle. So I've got this amazing glitter eyeliner. This was actually introduced last year. And it's become a fan favorite. I'm just going to put it on my crease as well. You gotta keep your, now for this one, just because it's glitter, I think, is you need to keep your eye closed a little bit longer than you normally would for any other. Cool thing, doesn't come out. So the sparkle looks different than what she has, and I could probably do a little bit better with the sparkle, with the sparkly stuff that I got from last year, but that's not something that I carry now. So I don't want to do that and then not go, oh, I really want to do that look that you just did. Well, I don't have that sparkle on sale, so I don't want to do so. I don't want to put something on that I don't actually have for you to purchase if you would like. So I'm letting it dry just a minute. I'm going to go ahead and do this one. I am using a magnifying. I think this is a 10-time magnifying to be able to see this a little bit better. Isn't that pretty cool that you can use stuff for multiple reasons? I mean, for multiple purposes on your face. I'm gonna let it dry a little bit. All right. Now don't worry, I haven't done any eyeliner yet. I'm gonna put that back in my warmer for a little bit just in case. Now what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I'm going to keep palette 1 out for just a minute because I might try something. Contour. I'm actually going to use my trio today. I'm going to try something different. So I'm going to use my trio. Obviously, this is my contour. This is my highlight. And what's kind of cool about this is it actually has a little cheat sheet for you. Share. I'm going to use my contour brush. Very cool contour brush, dual-sided. So like, well, I'm going to do the contour first and then I will do the highlight. It's what I tend to do. Everybody does it a little bit differently. I haven't used it in a while, so they typically have you do it right up in here, or you can do this. This one's not a really dark one. I'm using a lighter contour than I typically do for shows. So I'm kind of going in the middle. I'm using, and then when you find, I like do it like right out from the top of my ear if I can, but I haven't perfected this yet, so it's like on my cheekbone, if you will. We're gonna see if we do an epic fail or not. We shall see. I always freak out when I contour because but you've got to remember to blend, 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 blend. You want to do the side of your nose as well, because you're trying to give yourself an illusion of your face just being a little bit smaller. That's what the contouring's for. Okay, and then I'm going to clean this. Just to make sure that when I do my highlight, see what my thing, this is what it looks like right now from cleaning everything. That's why I have no pretty washcloths, none. They all have makeup stains all over them. I should have some nice ones for when I have company, which is like random. That never really happens. Okay. All right, now I'm going to do a highlight. I'm going to use that same side, and I'm going to go down my nose, the bridge of my nose. And I like to go up like in a V right above. And they like to have you do it right above your brow. And they like you to do your chin. I like to do an X. I don't know why, that's just what I do. And then you want to underneath your eyes. So when you do under your eyes, they want you to do it like in a V shape, if you will. See, and I always thought, why would you highlight your circles underneath your eyes or your dark spots underneath your eyes? Well, this is actually highlighting to make them brighter. So you want to try to make a V shape. And then you're going to blend it here in a little bit, obviously. Make it a little bit bigger. And actually, this is the contour brush is really good for this, actually, because you can then see, you can kind of get the V shape, if you will, when you do this, and you bring it up just a little bit above. And this is all above your cheekbone. I have my warrior paint on right now. And then I'm going to bring it underneath my eyeballs because I want to, again, we're making the V shape and then bringing it out just a little bit. And then underneath the contour, they want you to put it right here. And here. And I like to blend this first before I do any other highlighting that I feel like I need to do. Blend. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I like my puffer brush. I call it a puffer brush. I don't think that's what it's called. It's called a powder brush, but I like to call it a puffer brush. This is where I'm now going to blend all of this, and I'm going to do it in a circular motion. The reason why you do it on the top of your forehead is because you want to kind of give it that sun-kissed look. And again, you're trying to make your forehead look a little bit smaller, even though it's not going to happen, you know. And blend and blend and blend. And I don't know why that makes a difference, but it does for me. And then, did you see that I did one underneath here too? That kind of gives the illusion of a smaller chin. Blend, blend, blend. So that way it's not like a harsh line. Blend, blend, blend. Remember back in the 90s, we liked to have a makeup line. Actually, I never liked to have a makeup line, but that was the popular thing back in the 90s. And do your nose. Don't forget to do your nose. That's actually not much of a contour compared to what I've been doing lately. This is actually pretty light. And then we've got another highlight, if you will, right here as well. I'm going to put this on, oh, I just got it all over my nail. Lovely. I'm going to use actually my blusher brush, and I'm going to, yeah, I haven't used it in a while. It's kind of dried up a little bit. So give me just a second while I warm it up. Okay, so now you're gonna highlight your nose. See this? Now I like a little bit of a shine just to kind of give it like it looks like you have a glow on your face, if you will. So I'm gonna now do this also. I'm gonna do it right here, right above where I put the contour, so I'll have a little bit of a shine. They actually want you to do it like right in here as well. So I'm gonna do just a little bit there. Okay. I don't feel like I've got enough color on my face. So I have blushers as well. Nope, not that. I have a couple of different ones. I like the one with a little bit of shimmer in it, but what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to use this one here. I'm going to actually use Surreal for a little bit of cheeky color. And I'm going to just put it right here and blend it back a little bit. Wait, I just put a highlighter there. Well, I'm just going to give it a little bit of a color. What if you want to like get it on the apples and then blend it back just a little bit, just to kind of give you a little bit of extra color. I'll have to do something on my lips to make it look like I've got more color. At first I thought I was going to really like this, and I don't know if I really like this anymore. Hey, I'm going to try something new every now and again, right? One thing that I like about my blushers too is you can use them on your eyes as well. I'm going to go ahead and blend this with my puffer brush because now I feel like I put too much on. Okay, clean brush. My nose itches. Okay. Now I'm going to, because I tend to forget, I'm going to do this really quick so I don't forget to clean my other brushes. It's habit, can't help it. The girl can't help it. Oh no. I don't own the rights to that song either. Just so you know, Facebook. Okay. I got something in my eyeball. Okay. I'm going to actually use my palette again as my eyeliner. Because if I do black, then it would be too much, you know what I mean? So I'm going to go ahead and go with Forthright, which is this color right here, as my eyeliner. So I'm going back to my palette. And what I do is I put it right underneath my eye, or eyelashes. I'm using an angled brush. It's a little bit coarser and stiffer, so it's easier to draw with. I mean, she has black, she did black underneath and nothing, or on top, but nothing underneath. But I like to have both. I like to have both. So, and she did black. I just don't think black would look good with this, so that's why I'm doing. So, let's see. So do you see the difference? To me, it just gives it more dramatic look, and I'm a face drama queen, right? I'm not big of a drama queen, but when it comes to makeup, I am. Notice I did one eye and then I do another. I'm not much of a wing person. I am going to try my new, that just, it was a limited time offer on my, I can't talk, liquid eyeliner. Dip and Draw is my favorite. I had an liquid eyeliner before, but I didn't particularly care for it. But I made it, I've got a new one now that I'm going to try. I'll be getting this week. And we'll see how that does. That one should be easier to blend with or to be able to apply. And wing with. So see, I like to make sure that I get it all, and I do. Now sometimes, I'm not going to today, but I do my waterline. Some people can do the waterline up on top. I can't. I can do my waterline underneath. That's what I typically do. And then what I like to do once I've done that, do I have any left in there? No, I do not. Just one squirt. What I like to do then is take my fluffy crease brush and I blend it so it doesn't look so harsh, like so. Hey girl, hey. So it's a little bit softer, but it's still eyelined really well. There we go. There we go. Now, I'm just going to set all of this and then put on my mascara. I didn't do my eyes. It's alright. I'm not going anywhere. Just saying. I like the sparkle. I can see the sparkle. It will look really good on stage. What am I doing now? I'm doing my setting powder. Where'd it go? I put it on my desk. I thought I did. I am like so almost out of this. I have my new one with me just in case. So what I like about using this brush is it's got both sides, and my setting powder is in like a little sifter. So I'm going to put this underneath here to protect that. I know there's some left in there. I don't like to waste. I'm not going to get any. Okay, fine. Opening up a new one. I've had that one for, I don't know, a year. Of course, I don't put on makeup every single day, so you'll probably need to get a new one every 6 months instead of a year. I'm opening up a new one. Un momento, por favor. Come on. I can't get it. Come on. Yeah. It's coming. Come on. Dagnabbit. Okay, there we go. So, setting, translucent setting powder. Come on, off you go, off me. That's better. You can tell I've been fighting with that one for a while. And I know you're seeing, oh my gosh, there's lots of stuff on her face right now. Well, it blends and it's translucent. So it's not like you're gonna see it once and I just got it all over my jacket. Lovely. I'll put her over everything. And that helps to blend it down a little bit. Okay. Yep, got it all over my jacket. Lovely. I love setting powder. I do have my setting spray as well. Ah, my nose. Sorry, I keep looking like I'm picking my nose and I'm not. Clean my brush yet again. Two last things, lips and mascara. I'm gonna start with my mascara and I'm gonna finish with my lips. What am I doing? What did I say? I said mascara. Oh, look. I have them in my warmer. Primer. Oh my gosh. Seriously, I had no clue you needed primer for your eyelashes. If you don't want to wear falsies, get some primer. It comes out white, like you can see here. I did, Melissa. Thank you so much. I hope you did too. I hope you're feeling better. I'm getting it on my hairs. What the primer does is it, like, just like it says, it's priming your lashes to extend. All on their own without falsies. Pretty lashes, pretty white lashes. I do the tops and then I do the bottoms. I know it's hard. Okay, let the tops dry while I do the bottoms. I didn't realize that was you. You changed your profile picture, so I was like, but then you said something. Doing the bottoms too, because I want them to look long and pretty too. Did I get it too thick or something? Because I feel like I see it all over the place. One moment, please. I'm one of those very particular about getting every flipping lash. So while that's drying, I'm thinking here, should I do a lip stain or lip splash? Any color would look good right now because I did neutrals. You can go away now. That's sentimental. See, here's my lip splashes. And then my lip stains. I'm not sure. I think I'm going with a splash. My lip stains are like They don't get enough credit because they're really actually pretty awesome. They don't burn or sting or anything like that. Not saying that any other products that do that they don't work really well. It's just these are not painful. That's all I gotta say about that. I'm gonna go with, shoot, which one should I go with? One of these three. Spontaneous, sensual, or showy. I'm gonna go with showy. Okay. I've had my lip exfoliator on. Now I'm taking it off. Don't worry, it's not, it's like a sugar scrub is what it is. So you're not hurting yourself by licking it off. It tastes good. So now you can apply this so many different ways. You can also use these on your eyes because it is a liquid to a powder. I did this last week and it worked out really well for me. So I'm going to do this again. Okay, so here's the applicator. You can simply just use the applicator. But I'm going to use a brush to put it on. And I'm going to dab it on. Make sure, Cupid's bow. I don't use a lip liner. Maybe I should. Wow, that's like really bright. Okay. To go with my browns, something really bright on my lips. What is this? Showy? So check out my brush. You see that? Do I have any more stuffs in there? No, I don't. I let it set, and this actually will last me throughout the night for a show. I don't know who this is that I'm listening to right now. I do have a lip brush as well, but I don't personally have it, but I do carry one because I typically just use the applicator. And voila. No color. I still got some stuff in here, so I'll use it up. To make sure it's all out. There it is. Okay, what I like to do is now, if I feel like that's too much, you can always put a you can always lighten it up with a little bit of another color. Let's just say I put a little bit of Sentimental right in the middle. Just in the middle, see? To lighten it up a little bit. I've had Sentimental forever. I'm surprised I even have any left. Because it's the very first one I ever got. in my bundle when I signed up to be a representative for Younique. And then if you want, I mean, it dries really well. And like I said, it'll stay on for hours. It's not a stain. It's just long lasting is what it is. And I'm going to go ahead and I haven't worn my Howdy in a long time. So see how it's just really, really dark right now? But when you put on a little bit of shine, just makes them look really pretty. Okay, mascara, rest of my mascara. Get out of my warmer. All right, 4D One Step Mascara. Amazeballs, just saying. Honestly, I think I need to get a new one out, but I try to use it up until I have nothing left. Notice I'm kind of like, I'm shaking my head. Or you can shake the applicator itself and kind of do a twisting as you do it as well. I have some random lashes that just stick out all over the place. I'm going to do something about this one because that was driving me crazy. It's probably a bad idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. You, mister, are going. That was easy. That didn't hurt. Can you tell which side I've got the lashes on right now? I mean, amazeballs, just saying. And you probably heard it from me before. I can't curl my lashes. My lashes will not curl for me. Which is really weird if my hair is naturally curly. I don't know why I can't curl my lashes. And again, I have to make sure. I feel like putting on mascara is like the longest. Takes the longest ever. Ta-da! Looks so much better. And yes, I like to do my bottom ones as well. And I've got something going on there, whatever that was. Everybody ready for the holidays? I'm almost done with it. I'm sure I've been on here for about, what, an hour? Oh, so much better. Yeah, I probably need to open up a new tube. I just don't want to. I'm going to get every ounce out of this thing that I can. There. Now, I will normally put on, another coat, but I'm not going to because I'm not going anywhere. And typically, if you can see, like, my neck is a little bit lighter than my face, what I don't really like to do is take my bronzer, and blend it down my neck a little bit to kind of make sure that I'm not looking pale in my neck, because my neck is lighter than my face. Actually, my face has got a red tint to it, so I will always take this down and around where my top is going to be, just to kind of make sure that it looks like I'm blended. You know what I mean? And then that's it. I love my bronzer. My bronzer's amazeballs. And again, clean the brush. And this is what it looks like when I'm done with one side. Then I flip it over and I do it again on another side. I can use the same one for maybe like 2 or 3 applications, makeup applications all together. Actually, that turned out to be pretty good. Once I put the mascara on, it made everything look much better, in my personal opinion. You know, I don't really celebrate the holidays so much because I don't have family here, but my mama will be here for Christmas, which will be really nice to be able to see her for the holidays, for Christmas. But I really don't celebrate. I have a ham, made some green beans. That was my celebration this week. So there you go. Full face, no filters, nothing. This is just me, and I could probably do this for a show. Can you see the highlight going on right here? I'm getting better at that. A little bit of a highlight right there. Then I'm gonna pick my nose. I'm not picking my nose. And I actually really like this. At first I was nervous about it because it just looked really bright compared to my eyes, but they actually look really well together. This is showy with a little bit of sentimental in the middle and my clear lip plumper. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you have any questions about any of my products, don't hesitate to ask, comment down below, or message me in Messenger, because I have my phone on me 24/7. Well, I guess I take that back. Not while I'm sleeping. I actually have all my notifications turned off. I never hear it while I'm sleeping, because I have a hard time sleeping anyway. I did not do my favorite chore today. Don't have to. I have a ham and I have cheese and I have enough food for the next week, so I don't have to go anywhere. Yay! I'm staying in. No unfavorite chore for me. But I did clean house. So there you go. All right. Well, again, if you have any questions about anything, I'm not a professional. I am not a makeup person, like a professional person, but I am a professional for myself. So if you have any questions, if you need any hints with anything, don't hesitate to ask me. I'm happy to help. I know some people have like, I don't wear makeup very often. Well, neither do I. And this is where I came from, right? I only wore it on the week. Well, I used to wear it all the time when I went into the office. Now I stay home for work. But yeah, like, quit repeating yourself, Jennifer. Stop it. I keep repeating myself. Drives me crazy. So there you go. That's a little bit of me in a nutshell. Have an awesome-tastic rest of your Sunday evening. Maybe I did this in not too long. I didn't do this too long, right? Not 2 hours. Not even 1.5 hours, maybe? How long have I been live? Let's see. Does it say? It doesn't say. Yeah, Lucas. I don't know where he was going today. He was just in a bunch of colors today. So, okay, I'm done. Put a fork in me. I hope you all have a good rest of your evening and be watching for stuff. Go to my VIP group if you're not there. I'd be happy to get you some free product or whatever. Just check it out in my Facebook or in my VIP group because things are going on in there like you wouldn't believe. So thanks so much. Love you all. Thank you for your love, support, and encouragement. You have a wonderful evening. Have an awesome, awesome-tastic December. It's going to be amazing. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Oh, wait, and don't do anything I wouldn't do.